Today I'm gonna show you what is an autogyro, how you can build it and how you can build it in Juno New Origins. Firstly, an autogyro is kind of an airplane, but instead of wings, it has a kind of a rotor like a helicopter. Let's see if I can find an autogyro here in my planes. It's kind of like this, but this is a helicopter, as you can see here on top. It's kind of this, but this rotor isn't powered by these motors. They're just freely rotating. Just like that. So, you need to know how to build one properly if you want to build one, of course. And in this video, I'm going to show you. Firstly, just choose an aircraft that has wings, just like this plane. No. This already has one like this. Remove these wings. Base. Remove this. Every horizontal wing, just like this. This is a bomber, by the way, as you can see. Now, use a strut to line it with a center of mass and light it up here the z axis with this red line. Okay, now that it's lined up, I recommend turning on smoothness, the roundedness. Now pinch all the way up to 100% in this tab here. Now, depending on the size, by the size of your craft, you can choose these parameters to match I don't know. Now that you've built this pillar, you want to angle it at an angle of about 5 to 15 degrees. Done. Now, you want to choose one to pick up the one of these motors. This. Now go into settings, in this range, turn it all the way down. Now, I like this thing, but you can make it as you want. I think it is better to decrease the mass. Now you want to pick a fuel tank. Make it very thin. I recommend this number this number here to be half the size of this number, and I recommend it to be circular. Done. Now rotate it to match this piece. Done. Now you want to pick up one of these wings make sure it's half. Make sure the y and z coordinates of the wing and this piece are the same, of the invisible tank are the same. Now I like, let's remove the center of lift, because right now we only care about the center of mass. I recommend building it very thick, a little bit thick, and with no control surfaces, and angled like this, so that the front this wing that's on the front, that is going to be rotating from the front, is going to be here's the word, it's going to be horizontal. You want that for automatic rotation without AOA or angled attack. Now I recommended building at around 11 to 20 meters. Check if it doesn't hit the tail. If it hits, I recommend angling it up or stretching this thing to be longer. Now this is perfect. I recommend 4 blades because 2 has a little bit of stability issues. But for now, I'll put radio 2. Now you want to aim this piece, copy the whole rotor, increase size so that it doesn't bug out. Now decrease it again to the same size as this piece. Now you want to remove this blade, mirror, and done. Now you have the top rotor. I recommend 2 rotors because otherwise there are some torques that I don't know how to counter, because I don't know how to use Visi. But if you know how to use Visi, you can use it with some rotators to counter the torques that appear in single rotor autogyros. Make sure the center of lift is always behind your center of mass, just like in your airplanes. Now I'll fly this. Oh, important note that I forgot to talk about. Once you've angled the strut, make sure to check that the Z line, which is this green line, passes through the center of mass, the red dot. So now it passes through. Oh, oops. Just like you can see. And now let's test it. One problem with jet autogyros is that I haven't tested this jet autogyros before, but let's test it now. Oh, I forgot to add more blades. Almost. Done. Now it's gonna work. I will recommend at least 3 blades. Now let's accelerate time. As you can see, it's automatically rotating and generating lift by the green lines. Take off. It's not afterburner. It took off. I forgot something. You need also it's you need a tail and the horizontal stabilizers. I like to call them vertical. I call them vertical because they stabilize vertically, and these are the horizontal ones. So we need the vertical stabilizers because otherwise we won't have control of the autogyro. Or you can use gyros, but I feel like that's kind of cheating because with gyros you can do basically anything. Spinning helicopter. Yes, I've made that one, but wasn't in video. And now I'm gonna try to take off with this again. Afterburner. I think we need to put the landing gear. Also, not just for autogyros, but for every kind of aircraft, I recommend every kind of airplanes. I recommend you turn on this side view and put the back landing gear very close to this vertical line, just like you can see here. Because then you can pitch much more easily when you're on the ground, as you can see. Afterburner on. Boom. Let's try. Pitch up. As you can see, it's already rotating very fast. And most autogyros are a little bit unstable. Get speed. It's already ending the runway. Why? It's not. Apparently, I need to increase blade size because it's only 14 meters for 60 tons. I'm wanting too much. 25 meters. I think it's gonna be much better now. What just happened? Radio 4. Done. Now the blades have 25 meters. Much more. That was my error, by the way. Make the landing gear more back. Done. Now it's gonna work, I think. because nothing works first try. It's flying. It's actually flying. See that? Oh frick. Move that. It's actually flying. I'll reduce time to retract my landing gear. No! Lift! Oh. You can add a pre-starter. Well, let's see. Forget about this monstrosity. I have this fighter Rotodyne. Don't worry about Rotodynes. This is thing for another video. Small canard. Done. Now, what just happened? Now I'm gonna remove these wings. Just leave the back ones. This craft is on my you can visit and you can see this craft on kind of a modification, older version of this craft in the Juno downloading site, I think it's what it's called. It's definitely not called that way, but I'll call it that way. The site where you can download aircraft. You can download aircraft and stuff. You can find this kind of I always said that, an older version of this. Forget about the sound. But anyway, let's just continue to build this thing. Side slip minus saved. Now I'm going to rebalance because it is a little bit back heavy. Done. Now it's probably not gonna work first try. Done. Let's try it. Boom. Oh, this craft has an incredibly high thrust to rate ratio. As you can see, it's trying to fly. Spin rotor. Retract my landing gear. This is a very unstable craft, as you can see. Look. It's actually very good. As you can see that this craft has some balancing issues, as I was saying. Balancing braking issues because the blades are very thin. But this is a working fighter autogyro. Autogyro. And I will show you my username so that if you want to download my crafts, you can download them. This is my username if you want to download my crafts. As you can see, there are a couple of them. Let's see, this craft that I built some time ago. This is an autogyro that I built earlier. Downloading. Here, my autogyro. It's a very simple one that can fly. It can fly a little bit too much because it generates too much lift. Let's go forwards. Already took off. It's basically VTOL, more known as STOL, short takeoff and landing. I'm going to do slow motion to decrease blade pitch. And I'm going to try to land on top of the Drew Space Center. Space Center, no building thing. And don't pitch this craft down too aggressively, otherwise you'll have some issues. Boom. Average Green Jay New Origin. Average Green Jay landing. Average Green Jay helicopter landing. There are also some more planes that there are also some designs that I'll show you how to make, like this helicopter, and also hypersonic craft. And bye. See you in the next video.